guys, welcome back, my cannonballs. We're back for a short, quick second. I'm in a short, quick second. Oh my goodness. Oh, it has been a week of triumphs and other things. It has been. But like a true soldier that I am, you can't let certain things get you to a place where you are just letting you overtake what you need to handle when you need to handle it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness, you guys. Hmm. I really wanted to talk about some things on here, but I don't know. Well, I forgot a few of the things that I wanted to talk about on here, so therefore it's just kind of like losing. Well, I would say I'm losing my train of thought a little bit, but it's all right. But other than that, I hope everybody is good. You know, and staying warm because it's cold as hell out here. Well, it's not as cold, but it's just got when it rains around this time, it gets a little bit chilly. hmm It gets a little bit chilly, but I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, what did I come on live for? I guess I'm just checking to see, checking to see who's gonna be in the cut. Usually in the bushes or something, of some sort. I don't know. I wanted the boring channel, so people come over here when there's not too much to watch. But I totally understand that. I totally understand that. If I don't have anybody named in the title, which I feel like that it's unneeded. It's unneeded. So therefore, it's like I want you to genuinely be happy when you come over here and just to see what I'm talking about, because I can say us, all sorts of things, but I didn't want too much of nothing anyways. I need to really get some rest. I have been look my brother over here like me have been having some good rest lately, but it's all right. I'm trying to get it together. You have to excuse me, you guys. I have to light up again. Hmm. Ooh, that hurt. Ooh. Won't be using that. Mm-mm. Not using that. Not at all. Not at all. But yes indeed. Well, I forgot what I was gonna say. I do hope. Well, I'm gonna say this for the challenge on Saturday, the 11th. I wish all of my you know, uh, contestees blessings. I don't wish luck because I don't believe in luck. You know, and I really do feel like it's gonna be a tie against three people. I will not be a part of those three people, but I'm just saying because I have not met, in my eyes, I have not met all the criterias of the challenge, but it's all right. You guys are just gonna be seeing upper body and that's it. Because I'm not really a big shoe person, so therefore, hey, it is what it is. Hopefully they like it, and hopefully they like it. They don't, oh well. But there are some winners already. Even though I feel like even though without a challenge, I'm already a winner because hey, I love me more. You know what I'm saying? Um, I have life. So you're winning if you have that. I feel like we all are winners. Honestly, we all are winners. You know what I'm saying? But whoever wins this challenge, blessings towards you. Honestly, and I'm bold enough to say this because a lot of people don't be out here be saying, "Oh, I don't think I'm going to win." Well, you know what? It ain't even. It's not even about that. You know, honestly, this is just something that's fun that a lot of the men in the sector can participate in. Whether you want to do it or not, it's all right. Everybody's not into the whole challenges. Myself included, I'm not. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I was not gonna do. Look, I had a hard week. A couple of that probably was the last week or the week before last, and I was just not in the mood to be doing anything. But a friend or two talked to me, and I just decided to go ahead and be a participant of the challenge. And I don't mind doing it whether I win or not. Look, I'm not concerned about winning, you know, at all. It's just hey, we gotta. It's a lot of people, And I'm already accepting the fact that someone is out there that's gonna be better than I am, and I know that. It's a lot of them. Look, honestly, it's a lot of them out there. But it's why I didn't understand how come it was a few content creators coming out and just kind of making it seem like you know the people that was in the challenge they don't have anything on them. Which and I hate the fact that they can be like that because it's like, oh my goodness, are you calling us trash? I mean, do you think that we just less than? We all are human beings. I mean, I feel like no one is greater or lesser. No one is better than nobody on here. If you ask me, some may agree, some may not agree. But honestly, we all are fit to rags under God eyesight. Just because you are in a better place in your life than the next person doesn't make you better. I mean, you just making better decisions. But at the same time, hey, you still have your sometimes downfalls, as we all do. But I just don't like that whole, oh, I'm this and I'm that. It's been a lot of that bouginess going around. A lot of that bouginess attitude going around as if I'm just better than the next. And it's so crazy because we all do the same thing. Let me tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I have never envied anybody or been jealous of anybody because of what they have. I don't care. Like whatever I have, I'm gonna make it feel like, hey, it's it's worth some money. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it may look like. It's not gonna be looking ratchet looking, but I'm just keeping it real. How I keep myself up to date. Hey, that's my judge. It may not be your judge, but it's no better than yours. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, we all are human beings out here. I mean, I wish we would stop looking at each other in the eyesight of, oh, we see what you have over there. You ain't got nothing over there. I wish we can get out of that head state of mind because you never know when the ball can be dropped on you at any time, any day. You just never know. Just never know. I'm no better than anybody else. I'm not. Look. The only person I'm trying to please is God. I am. I don't have time to be out here trying to keep an image up or want to keep an image up so I can feel accepted. I don't look. I have always been ONLE. Okay, alone. Okay, I didn't need a crew with me. I don't need a crew with me. So that's why I am just so full of happiness and sometimes a little not so happiness sometimes because I'm human. But I still embrace where I'm at in life. I do. I embrace it. There's no need for me to be out here. Oh, just because my life is a little bit better than somebody else's life, I'm good and I'm better. Hey, you never know. That can be you one of these days. It can be looking so good and sweet for the time being, and all of a sudden, bam, it may be a rock bottom moment. hmm I'm just saying. I just noticed that about a lot of people that be on here making content and videos. They have that. I don't know. I can't really pronounce that word for it, but it's I don't know if it's an ego. I wouldn't say I wouldn't even say it's ego, but I'm just this and that. Okay, feel like that, but I'm not going to exclude anybody. I'm not. I'm not because God doesn't exclude. God does not exclude none of us at all, and we all have done beaucoup of things. hmm I'm just saying that's how I feel. What's up, Red Star? How you feel? How you feel? But that's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not acting as if I'm just better this and I'm better that, or better yet, because people. I have heard a content creator say this. Oh, I want to be seen. If I wanted to be seen so bad, I would be on panels constantly. I'll be making videos back to back, back to back. Oh, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm not. Look, I like a little attention, but not too much. Okay, I'm bold enough to admit my shit. I don't know about you other human beings out there. Say, oh, I don't like attention. Oh yeah, you do. You like it when it comes to you. But if I wanted to be that person to be like, oh, look at me, I could be that easily. You know. But me personally, I'm sticking to the roots and the lakes and rivers that I'm used to. You know, I know what to do. And coming off in a certain type of light on here, that ain't. it's not gonna, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna be on a train of having repeated episodes like that. Mm-mm. Just for some attention or some clicks and views. Because it's pointless at the end of the day. It's very, very pointless. It's very, very pointless. Which is why I'm happy to the fact that I don't have, you know, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't have a large supporting. I don't. I don't. But at the same time, I do have people that have subscribed to me, and that does, come through when they can. But and I'm very, very appreciative of that because, like, a couple of years ago, it was just like this. A couple of years ago, I feel like certain people got it, and some people don't get it. And I feel like I fall in that category of maybe I just don't have it, and I feel like I don't really have the it factor. I just have it in my own type of way, but I don't have the it factor where I can keep, the numbers going. And that is all right because, hell, that's not really my calling. It's not really my calling. So, you just have to just, roll with the punches. It is what it is, whether you like it or not. It's not something to get bent out of shape about because, you're not seeing people in your room and like that. Hell, accept the smaller numbers because when you get those big numbers in, you know, that's when you really got to do a lot of work. I would say a lot of talking, a lot of talking about what they want to listen to and really what they want to hear. And that's a lot because honestly, you guys, as I told you guys in the past, that shit, I'm just a viewer. Well, I'm really just an onlooker, even though I am a staple in the sector. But I'm just an onlooker. Hell, I remember certain things, but I don't remember every damn thing. Because it's not that important to me like that. I got other things that I'm worrying about, and I got to take care of on my end. But for all you up and coming I would say for all you up and coming new creators out there, just know accept where you are going to be at for the time being. It may change. It may, or it may not. But don't feel the need to quit what you're doing because you like doing this stuff. You like doing and making. I would say you like talking about certain things and topics and things like that. Keep continue to do that. No matter if they come or not. As you can go look, honestly, you can go. Honestly, if you go on my page, you can scroll all the way down to my first video that I made on here, even though the video that's on this page was not the first video that I made, because I told you guys I had a channel. It was called Reality Wiz. Oh, I missed that channel, but that was basically about reality shows. But I got, they X me out. But if you go down and see that ain't nobody's really, well, I would say the numbers haven't really changed. And it's all right. It is all right. It is all right. Because at the end of the day, that the numbers and the likes, that's not really why I'm on here. I don't know if I express that or not, but I'm on here for that. You either like it, you either view me or not. And I'm okay with that. Honestly, I am. I sleep well at night. There's nobody over here having a pity partying for me. Mm-mm. I've been on here for a long, long time. Really, I started my channel. Well, not this channel, but my Reality Wiz channel, because before I named it Cash or Cannon in 2014. I could have started a little later than that, which I think I did, but I had posted a video of me dancing. And this was back when that song called something juking. Can you juke with me? I made a video to that, and I was dancing freaky. But people, they came through and they liked it and viewed it. But I feel like that was not the type of thing that I needed on. I would say that was not the type of video that I needed online. So I took it down. I heard them took it down, but I was able to come back with Reality Wiz, and then during I was trying to just really show the highlights of reality shows, and they took that down. So I came on as Cash or Cannon, and I've been here ever since. And I hope YouTube. I really do hope YouTube do not take my channel away from me, because that really really hurt me. Because I really want to come back, years from now, and listen to some of the things that I came up with on my own without anybody help, hmm and just listen. Even if I have a child or two or a stepchild or two, they can listen to some of the things that I used to be coming up with. in my younger years, because I'm gonna be up in age. Father, year well, I'm saying, years from now, that'll be some years from now, But other than that, I'm just appreciative just to be really still here. One day I woke up one day and I was like, I'm done with this. I'm done with it. I'm gonna leave everything behind. And it brought me to tears. You guys, I am a Cancer, so when I talk about things when I talk about things that I care about, it can kind of trigger a emotion within me. But when I thought about the supporters, because you guys are not fans, you are supporters. You being subscribed to me, you're supporting me. You may not always agree with me, but you're supporting me. And when I thought about me actually saying F it to everything, because I was going through some things personally, I had to check myself like, you need to get back on there to your peoples, to your day ones. You know, don't leave them so quick. Because I never know how people really perceive me, even though I do know how they perceive me. They may perceive me as, and I'd hate to admit this, maybe a little bit uneducated, which I can't even lie. I do lack a little bit of education. Um, Partially, what is it? Illiterate. Okay, well, I may not know how to say certain words. Okay, it is what it is, or have or sometimes understanding, but I'm still me, regardless of what others may think, and I'm not gonna let opinions about me, get me to that place again. Or I would say, get me to the place where I want to just say F at all. Not saying what has been said about me made me get to that place, so I wanted to just delete it all. But I would never get to that place where I just want to just say, forget the people that have actually supported me. And never, hey, you never can give up on the things that you may have missed in life, whether you are in school or not. You can always, do your research. Do your research. So I can be so uneducated and illiterate. They can call me that all they want to. I don't really care about that, because those, I feel like, things like that can be changed. So that's not something that I would be over here on my on a really how can I say it, moping and crying about, because I mean, I've heard so many insults before. But just know it's always room for change, and it's always room for growth, and you can always just make a change for yourself. Make a change for yourself, you know, for the better too, not for the worse, but for the better. You know, clean up. A lot of people. Let me say this too. A lot of folks need to clean up their image. And I'm trying to clean up my image. It's all right. You know, I ain't the look. I'm not the sharpest at times. I'm not. I can admit that. I'm not the sharpest at times. There's people that's a lot more sharper than I am. But am I gonna let someone calling me this and that affect me from learning? Hell no. I'm still gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna learn. Whether they may think I'm, you know, illiterate or not. I don't care about that. I don't care about that, because my only main concern about really how somebody feel about me is God. I feel like that. I'm not worried about family. I'm not worried about how a mother can feel about you, father. None of that. My only main concern right now is just pleasing God. You know, Even though I'm in the flesh and I do what I do, but I'm just concerned about pleasing God. Honestly, I am, and I'm not too, you know, on the fence of not really on the fence of sharing that out with you guys. You guys see a lot of sides that majority of content creators don't show. You know, I don't mind it. I'm gonna let you know who I serve. You know, other folks they don't really too much show that, but I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show it to you. And and I'm gonna tell you like this: what there were a time when I made a Facebook post. I made a Facebook post, and I basically said, my mother, she didn't agree with this on me, but because she commented underneath my post. But I basically just said, these niggas out here, they rather rep a hood and a set a lot faster than their own creator. And that was the truth in my eyes. I mean, I honestly, because if I was honestly around people that are so spiritual and all they hear is this and that, really the world from me, and they don't hear anything spiritual from me, they're gonna be saying, "Oh, you're putting, the world before, your Heavenly Father." And that's what I see now a lot of nowadays. And I wasn't wrong on that. That's how I felt. I feel like a lot of people out here, they put a lot of things before God, and it's the truth. And I mean, that may sound like a judgment of people when it comes to me, but well, I would say a judgment to the people from me, but that's just what I see. I mean, I don't see people really actually repping, you know, what they believe in instead of a hood or a set. I'm tired of all this gangster stuff. I'm tired of all that shit. I really am. I'm tired of all this. I need to be hard. You can be stern. You ain't gotta be so. What's the word for it? I guess hard. I mean, like, I'm just not at that place. What's up, a view as a view? I'm just not that person. A lot of my peers, they are guided in that type of way of I need to be with a crew. I need to be underneath a hood or a set. That ain't me. Because honestly, I feel like that's an idol. If you ask me, it's an idol. You're putting the worldly things above him, and that's just how I felt. And she didn't understand that. That's just how I felt. Honestly, I'm not going to even lie on that. And I'm still not going to change how I feel about that because there's so many of these quote unquote street niggas out here. Yeah, they may say God this and God that, but they're not depending on him. They're depending on man. Really their right hand man. I'm just bold enough to say it because I see it all the time. I mean, I don't know if I'm getting too deep, but that's just how I see. I see things like that. I just see it. I mean, it's so crazy that I would think that someone that is seasoned more and will understand where I'm coming from with that. You know, I don't feel like I need a hood or a set. I don't. What I need is Jesus. Okay, a lot more of him. Okay, I don't need a hood or a set or someone that's going to come around me that's got a little bit more, I would say, up to them to make me feel like something. No, no, indeed, no. I rather be me because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, man, when I tell you this, all the things that we have seen on this earth, you know, even though I'm young and I haven't seen enough, but I'm still seeing, I'm still looking. It won't mean a hill of beans when it's that time for us to be face to face with our Creator. That's why I said what I said. That's why I said what I said. I'm just so misunderstood at times. I really am. Yes, indeed. I'm not really, view. I'm reading your comment. I'm not really big on holidays right now. I don't really too much care for them anymore. I don't know why. I'm really not caring for the holidays that's coming up like that. I'm really not. I'm just not in the mood for that anymore. I'm just not. I'm not there. I'm not in that place anymore. I mean, because after we get together, you're probably not going to be hearing from people that that is blood or so quote unquote a close friend. It's going to be some days and weeks and maybe a month or two before you hear them hit your line. So all this coming together and fellowshipping, it's not pointless, but we all just come together just for a day. I'm just not really. I'm not there either. I'm not, and I'm so happy that I can express this out. Whoever may hear this, because I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Oh, the weather here is it and got it. Look, it's been raining. A viewers of you, and it has gotten cold. I want to say it is. Let me see. Let me see how many degrees it is. It is 64 here, which is shocking. You know, it's durable cold. I would say it's durable cold. It hasn't got to December type of cold or January type of cold. But if you know, like I told in like I said in James Live, or maybe I think that was a few videos ago. You know, the seasons are not seasoning like how they should be seasoning right now. You know, I was looking back on a picture on Facebook in September with my friends. We were all wearing jackets. This coming September, we were not wearing that. You know, for me, I follow the weather. You know, I'm not a numerologist, but I can tell when the seasons are not seasoning. And I know I'm not the only one when it comes to that. I'm not. I can tell when the cold, when you know, when it should be colder than what it is. You know, and I understand that it's climate change. I don't think it's the whole fact of biblical terms. I don't think it's that, but every year is different. Every year is different when it comes to the weather. Every year is different. I just hope we don't have another snowstorm. I'm not here for that. Mm-mm. Because I had this time of year, coats and shorts and t-shirts. I'm the same way because you know what? Look, once you get in the house and you take all that stuff off of you as of you, oh my goodness, don't you hate that you got? It's like it's almost like that cold sweat. You know, it's almost like a cold sweat. You gotta, oh my goodness, you be kind of sweaty and cold. Oh my goodness, I don't like that. I feel like I have to get in the shower again. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's sweat coming out your body from you being out there sometimes in the cold, and you coming back. You know, you wearing all these bundles of clothes, trying to stay warm, and all of a sudden you come back to a warm house, and all of a sudden you got to take all that off. Oh, I don't like those feelings. Mm-mm. But you know what? I'm used to it at times because since I don't drive, I have to walk a lot or get an Uber around. But in my travels, I make sure I'm bundled up nice and right and tight. And if I want to get my black ass in some hot cold water with a little soap, you know, I do that when it's needed. I don't do it all the time because I don't want to get sick. Because you keep continuing to go back in that air, you'll get sick. That's one thing I have learned, in my adult life. Still learning. I'm still a tender. Well, I'm not really technically a tenderoni anymore, but I'm still young, and I got a long way to go. And I'm learning to just watch, watch what I do, so I don't be getting sick in the sniffles, because I don't get sick like that. I watch what I eat. I don't eat a lot of bread. And a lot of things that I do eat, it's not all the way always good, but sometimes it is good. But I'm maintaining things. That's why you guys used to see me working out a lot, because I'm trying to, prepare to get old. If you told me that, I'm preparing to get old. And I am. You noticed that before anybody said anything, but I am, because I noticed that my body is changing from the looks and everything. Everything is changing. That's why I made a post on my on my Instagram. I said, take as many as pictures as you can, while you are youthful, because you will not be looking the same once you get older. And you will not. Things are going to change. Things are going to shift. You're going to see a little things shifting. Me being in my 30s and looking at my pictures in my 20s, I have noticed a change. I have noticed a shift. I have noticed a whole lot. A whole lot of look. Even though I'm a tiny person, I'm only 5'5". I'm close to a midget size, but I'm glad I'm not as short as everybody. I'm glad I'm not as short. I'm not as short as a lot of people that's out here, because there's some people that's shorter than me. Oh my goodness, I mean, they look like little dwarfs. I'm like, oh, we thank you God for giving me this little bit of a hype. But yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I am preparing to get up in age. That's why I have to stop certain habits, because sometimes you can indulge in certain things that you should not be indulging in. Whether it's whether it's food or I would say a drink. You gotta slow it down. Slow it down. It may be good for 2 or 3 days, but you gotta just have a balance. You know, just have a balance, and that's what I'm trying to do right now with my body and my stuff in my life. Just have a balance with everything around me. I love my peace, as you guys can hear, and if that's, I mean, as you guys can hear right now, there's something in the background. You know, it's peaceful where I'm at. I don't like a lot of noise. You know, I can handle the YouTube stuff because I know I can turn that off. But when it comes to people that's around me, that's family and friends, I'm gonna need you not to disturb my peace. You know, I'm gonna need you to not disturb my peace. Mm-mm, not at all. Not at all. Because that's one of the things I'm very very selfish about my me time. I can be with the crew, I can be with the best of them, but when it's that time for me to wind on down, I'm gonna need everybody to exit to the left. Really, yeah, to the left, because that's just who I am. I'm not a rowdy person, even though I done came on here rowdy, but that's y'all only seen a piss off side of me. Anytime you may see a side of me, kind of not in the light that I'm portraying right now, I was just pissed off. Okay, and I said some things I probably shouldn't have said, which is why I'm so glad that I deleted a lot of those other ugly videos of me. Ooh, I was going off back then. But see, I have grown. I have grown. I feel like I have changed a little bit because I haven't just. I don't. I feel like I lost a little bit of my stamina when they have came to doing things like that. I don't have time for it anymore. I feel like I'm getting like you of views of you. It's like I'm gonna talk my little stuff, but I don't feel the need. I need to make a video back and forth, back and forth. And if I do, I'm being petty. But I'm not doing something that I used to do a couple of years ago. There's no point to really do it anymore. I mean, why should I be over here irritated or really just getting out of my character because someone has said something crazy about me? And I be having aha moments like, what are you doing? Don't say that. Because sometimes, I'm not a mean person. Even though I can say some mean things, I'm not a mean person. So I gotta my self conscious really be on my ass, and I really be like, damn, did I really say that? Did I really say that? But I'm not gonna lie. Some of the things that I did say in the heat of the moment, I did mean because somebody was being mean towards me. But in actuality, I don't want any of you guys. I would say some names, but I'm not gonna say any names. I don't want any of you guys to be harmed. You know, I wish we all can just live forever, but we can't. That's unrealistic. But I want everybody to be safe and continue to live their lives. You know, watch where you go, watch who you give your attention to. You know, be mindful of the company that you keep. You know, that's me. That is me, all the way. On that note, you guys, I think I done said enough. Cause my ass, I get over here. I would be over here, I would say getting on my Oprah stuff, and I don't want to do that. Even though I don't follow her because I sometimes disagree with her sometimes, but I don't want to get too sentimental at times because I can get kind of deep, and some folks can't relate to me. And I'm glad that you guys can understand me because a lot of folks sometimes have a hard time understanding where the hell I'm coming from. But I don't want to feel like I'm crazy. I just have a different of opinions. This is how this is how I think. I'm not trying to put on an act. I just like sharing my opinion, and I hope people get it. And I can tell the ones that get it because you guys have always been here. Oh my goodness, give me chill bumps. Oh my goodness, give me chill bumps. Just talking about this channel and the support that I have gotten over the years, it really means a lot. It really means a lot because I don't even know what would I put my time in. Well, probably you know, besides a job, but outside of the job, what would I give my attention to? You know, I just would never imagine that I would be doing something like this, sharing. I don't give a damn. You may see me one day painting. I can watch a view as a view draw, and she also has commentary with her drawing. I mean not draw, but coloring. and she may add a little painting in there in the future. Who knows? But I can watch that. It's calming channels like her channel is calm to me. Um, their self channel is calming to me. James channel is calm to me. Spin the boy. It's calm to me. It's a lot of you guys channels that are calm to me. It don't always have to be on the rah stuff, because it's not so much that we can take as content creators and individuals. you know, it's only so much that we can take of that stuff. So I have learned to turn the TV off because I used to go to sleep listening to you guys. I would say some of the people that talking not so good, but I had to, had to turn a switch to the left and kind of change that up because that was disturbing my sleep. And I'm doing a total different method, a total different method. And I love it because it's helping me, get it intertwined with self and not be always ready to have a remark when I hear my name. That's why I'm glad that whatever may happen, whatever has happened while I have been on here on YouTube, I'm glad it did happen because it calmed me down a whole lot. When I tell you life and situations that you go through, even though you're a vlogger and you're a content creator, it can really change how you get on back. It can really change how you get back on camera to your audience. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if y'all have felt that, but I have felt that. You know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me because I do not. I will say I know this for a fact. I'm not this. Well, I'm not the same person that I once was when I first started doing this. I'm not the same person. I'm not. Look, 5 years ago, man, that person is different. Now I feel like I'm trying to, remember what I used to do and kind of add this, on to what I'm doing now. And I feel like sometimes it's not working, but it's working a little bit. But, the ones that know you and that like you, they are going to be right there in your chat and they're going to be still supporting you. Like I see right now in my chat. And like you say, I know you have of you. I know you have. And I don't apologize. I'm glad that whatever has happened in my life that caused a change that caused a change when me coming onto YouTube, I'm glad it happened. Because always going to a dark place or being negative can really, affect you, mentally, and physically, Like I said a few videos ago, what you may spit out for somebody else for the bad can turn around, it can turn back around on you. So I'm cautious on what I say. I'm cautious on what I say. This is real talk. And I'm cautious on what I say. Even though I have moments where I do have moments where we want to say some really hurtful things and mean things, but I have to think about it like, do I really want to go back and listen to that, or go back to or listen, or really go back to hear somebody play that over and over again, so I can listen to that from years from now to come? No, I'm in control. What's up, El Teddy? I'm in control of what I put out now. And I wish I was at this place some years ago back, some years back. But it's all right because this is just a part of the journey and the growth within us, within all of us, because we all have been kind of a not so, I would say a negative Nancy. We kind of been some bulldogs up in there, But we'd have been some. We have been something else at times. But I noticed with a lot of the big heads. Well, I would say not the big heads, but the heavy hitters. A lot of them are coming down. They come out when they want to, not when they feel the need. Well, I would say not when they feel the need. The people want them to come out. And I know I ain't wrong, and I know I ain't wrong on that. I know I ain't wrong on that. But see, it all falls back with the change. It all falls back with the change. After a while, things get old. I couldn't imagine me fighting with certain individuals that I was fighting with and be having a beef with now up to now. Oh no. I'd be, honestly, I'd be making myself crazy. Driving myself crazy out here. Trying to have a vendetta against somebody. And and for some of the people that out there, I would say people that's out there that may have a vendetta, well, I would say an issue with somebody that they have had dealings with off of here and on here, that's y'all, I understand that's history right there, you know. So I ain't telling you to change on that. That's gonna always be there. But for me, I had to let some stuff I just had to let it go. I had to let it go. Like why am I so mad at you and I don't even really too much know you? I just know what you showed me, you know. And I had to find myself, I had to tell myself too earlier today, for me to be up here like I don't like you. Look, I don't even know you not to like you. I just don't like what you do. But I don't even know you not to like you. I sound crazy saying I don't like you. But I don't even know you not to like you. I just don't like what I see from you. But I do not know you not to like you. I don't. Just like you guys come on, you guys come on live and make your videos. People may think that they know you, and they don't. That's why it's so crazy for me for people to be trying to bring up your past and things like that. Okay, yeah, I brought that here, I did, but at the same time, you don't know me. You don't know me. Look, we all are strangers, you know, to each other. Some of us have made our friends now, but the majority of us are strangers to each other. We don't know each other to really have this much hate for each other. I'm just saying. And I'm gonna leave that on that. And I thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate all of you guys' support. And you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I'm finna go to sleep. It's about that time. So I need to give me a little grub hug. Mm-hmm. And call it a damn day. All right, you guys. Y'all be blessed and not stressed. And continue to pray over yourselves and your enemies too. All right, you guys. I'm out.